Your ruler Mars is deep in Taurus today, Aries. That slow, deliberate energy is actually working for you. Stop fighting the pace and start stacking results. The Leo moon is waxing and lighting up your 5th house, so creativity and confidence are on the rise. Saturn in your own sign keeps you honest about the long game. In love, passion is real, but needs patience. At work, focus on one solid move. Money rewards consistency right now. Taurus, your ruler. Venus is glowing in Leo, and with the waxing crescent moon also in Leo today, the universe is practically handing you a spotlight. This is not the time to shrink back into comfort. Mars is moving through your sign, giving you rare physical momentum and drive. Use it. In love, let yourself be adored without deflecting. At work, a bold creative pitch lands better than you expect. Money-wise, a splurge with purpose is justified. The sun is at 28 degrees of your sign, Gemini, nearly at the finish line of your solar season, and it's time to harvest what this chapter taught you. Your ruler Mercury is in Cancer now, turning your mind toward what genuinely feels like home. Conversations today carry emotional weight, so say what you actually mean. The Leo moon fans that waxing creative spark. In love, vulnerability opens a door. At work, wrap up loose ends with grace. Financially, a payment or decision arrives just in time. The moon, your ruler, is waxing in Leo today, and that shift from your cozy shell into something more radiant and public is very real. Mercury and Jupiter are both at home in Cancer, amplifying your voice, your vision, and your emotional intelligence all at once. This is one of those days where people genuinely listen when you speak. In love, warmth and generosity win big. At work, your instincts about a project or person are spot on. Financially, expansion is in the air. Leo, the waxing crescent moon is right in your sign today at 28 degrees, and Venus is also glowing in Leo. This double activation in your own sky is rare and powerful. You are magnetic, expressive, and undeniably yourself right now. The sun in Gemini keeps things light and social, so let conversations flow and connections multiply. In love, someone is noticing you in the best possible way. At work, visibility is your biggest asset today. Spend on joy without guilt. Your ruler Mercury is in Cancer today, Virgo, pulling your analytical mind into more intuitive, emotional territory. Instead of cataloging what's wrong, you're being invited to feel what's right. The Leo moon is waxing in your 12th house, a subtle nudge toward rest, reflection, and releasing old mental loops. In love, listen more than you analyze. At work, your behind-the-scenes effort is setting something important in motion. Financially, a careful review of spending reveals a smarter path forward. Your ruler Venus is shining in Leo, Libra, energizing your friendships, your public image, and your sense of play. The waxing Leo moon amplifies this even further. Today is genuinely one of the better days this month for social connection, creative collaboration, and putting yourself out there. In love, warmth, and laughter attract the right kind of attention. At work, a group effort or team dynamic shifts in your favor. Financially, a shared resource or partnership brings gains. Your ruler Mars is in Taurus, Scorpio, activating the axis of your chart that deals with self versus partnership, mine versus ours. It's a slow burn, but it's forcing a real reckoning about where your energy goes and who benefits. The Leo moon is waxing in your career house, pushing ambition and public visibility. In love, power dynamics are in focus. Choose collaboration over control. At work, a leadership moment is building. Financially, track shared assets or debts carefully right now. Your ruler Jupiter is in Cancer at 27 degrees Sagittarius, sitting in a deeply personal and foundational part of your chart, your roots, home, and emotional base. This is a slower, interior chapter for someone who usually sprints toward the horizon, but what's growing in the quiet is substantial. The Leo moon waxes in your 9th house today, reigniting your philosophical fire and love of learning. In love, a deeper emotional commitment beckons. At work, a long-term project gains real traction. Financially, home or family is where the investment pays. Your ruler Saturn is in Aries, Capricorn, and that fiery, enterprising energy is pushing you to rethink the way you initiate rather than just endure. The Leo moon is waxing in your 8th house today. Themes of shared resources, transformation, and what you owe or are owed come into sharp focus. In love, vulnerability is the bridge to something stronger. At work, a bold strategic shift is worth the risk. Financially, restructuring now prevents a bigger headache later. Your co-ruler Saturn is in Aries, Aquarius, pushing you to redesign the structures that govern your routines, health, and daily discipline. This isn't punishment, it's a builder's blueprint. The Leo moon is waxing in your 7th house of partnerships, shining a warm and confident light on one-on-one connections. In love, someone is ready to meet you where you are. At work, a shift in how you organize your day unlocks productivity you didn't know you had. Financially, cut waste to fund what matters. Your ruler Jupiter is in Cancer, Pisces, forming a beautiful water sign harmony with your own energy and deepening your intuition to something almost prophetic right now. Pay close attention to what you sense, but can't yet explain. It's data, not fantasy. The Leo moon waxes in your 6th house, calling you toward healthier routines and showing up for yourself with the same devotion you give others. In love, emotional honesty heals. At work, creative instincts outperform rigid logic. Financially, a quiet opportunity is asking to be noticed.